Hey everybody, my name is Kelsey, and if you're into yarn and crochet and you want to see me do things with yarn and crochet, then come in, sit down, grab a snack, grab your project, because I got something I gotta do, and I really want to just knock it out. So a few weeks ago, I had a video where I made a football jersey for the upcoming Arizona Cardinals season, and I did finish it, but it wasn't exactly the way that I liked. I don't know how to describe it. But the thing is, it's not the pattern's fault. It's my fault. I saw some other people make the jerseys from this pattern, and they were wonderful. I think where I went wrong was I sized down my hook. I think that's where I went wrong. I should have gone up instead of going down, because like the granny stitch part of it was fine. It was the part on the top that's what needed to be bigger. So that's my fault, not the pattern's fault. So I'm going to remake this pattern in a different way. So I'm going to keep the granny stitch part the same. Honestly, I'm thinking of making the whole thing the granny stitch. I just wrap it up, do something quick, knock it out. That's like the fastest stitch that you can really do, because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this. So I just really want to, and then also I needed to kind of somewhat match my red jersey. So what I want to do with this one is I'm going to do 2 panels of granny stitch up here, and then I'm going to just, I guess, decrease here on the first one, make a full panel on the second one, do the sleeves, wrap it up. So that's the plan. Like I said, I'm not really trying to spend a whole lot of time on this, because it's just for me to wear at my house during our games this season. That's really all it's for. It doesn't have to be super fancy, so I'm not going to make it fancy. So I'm hoping to get this done in a couple of days. I mean, it shouldn't take me that long. It's a granny stitch. So yeah, that's about it, y'all. I mean, there's really not much to it this week. That's just what we're doing. Knocking out a second jersey, just making it a little bit differently than the first one. And that's really going to be all. The hook that I'm using, I'm going to use a 5mm hook again, only because since it's granny stitch, I like how that part turned out on the red jersey, so I'm going to keep my same hook size. But the whole thing is going to be used granny stitch, so it should come out pretty nice. The yarn that I'm using, I think this is Pound of Love by Lion Brand. I'm pretty sure this is what this is. I have this one, and I have this skein. I think this was from Joann. I think this is one of, or this might be big for the Joann skein, but I know I bought it in white, so this might be their like small ones. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just reaching to my yarn stash. I'm picking 2 yarns that feel they feel close enough. Like I said, this is for me, so I don't really care. And this is going to be a good opportunity to knock out some white yarn, because of course I didn't buy any. Got it from my yarn stash. So that's what we're going to do. So enough of me yapping. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to see how quickly I can knock this out. Right now it is what time is it? It is 4:30 right now. So hopefully by the end of tonight, by the time I have to go to bed, I should have at least like over half of the first panel done. That's my goal for tonight, because I have other things I have to do between now and when I go to bed. But yeah, let's get started. Hey everybody, so today is Tuesday. Um, it's thunderstorming outside, which is why my hair is in this big old bun, because I just washed it and I can't blow dry it while it's thunderstorming outside. So I just have to just wait for the storm to pass, and then I can blow dry my hair. I'm still working on this. I didn't get as far as I wanted to yesterday, and that's because for some reason this is coming out smaller than the other one. I know part of it is because I'm not chaining one between the granny stitches, because I forgot and I wasn't going to frog it by the time I realized it, but still coming out pretty small. Now, oh wow, it is really coming down. Goodness gracious. Anyways, as you can tell, the top row looks a little bit different. It's because I increased my hook size. As you can tell, like in the last clip, I was using this one. This is a 5. I went up to a 6 just to kind of move it along a little bit. So I decided that this is going to be the front panel, because the back panel, where there's not going to be any detailing, I'm going to make it with like an 8. I'm going to go up to an 8. I'm really trying to knock this out, honestly. And you know, sometimes there's a freedom that you have when you make something for you and you don't care. You can take these kind of liberties. It's like, I don't care. It's the jersey that I want. It you know, the correct color. So but yeah, I'm gonna turn on my show and we're gonna keep going. With this bigger hook size, I should at least make it halfway by the time I'm done crocheting for the day. It's 5:30 now, so I have a couple of hours before I have to go to bed. There are some things I got to do throughout the night, but it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, so the good news about it though is I'm getting through a lot of white yarn, that's for sure. The Granny Stitch is a yarn guzzler, especially when you're using it at a small hook size like I was doing. Listen, I finished the first little cake I had yesterday, and this is my second one, and like, yeah, we're getting through it. So I'm actually about to go back in my yarn stash and get another little cake, or I might even have to wind some. So that's the good thing about it though, is that I can get rid of some white yarn, because I have a lot of stitching ahead of me, because I'm going to make this one longer than the red one. I'm going to make this the length I wanted it, so it's going to be pretty long. But yeah, I'm going to keep going, and I will check in with y'all later. Alright y'all, so it is later. It is 8:13. I just want to show y'all the progress that I've made. The rain has stopped. I was able to blow dry my hair. It's mostly dry, but yeah, I think I might have to do the underside a little bit, but it's mostly dry. Anyways, so this is how far I've gotten. Ooh, that almost unraveled on me. This is where I'm at. So I've gotten a good amount done. It's still a little early, so I can keep working on this and see how far I get. I did wind some yarn, and then, because I just went through one big cake and I just wound this. This one is next. So we're still trucking along with the yarn for sure. And all the yarn that I have up here, this cabinet above me, all that is cotton white yarn. So after I run through these two, I'm gonna go back in my stash in there and get some more white acrylic. But yeah, I'm making really good progress on this. I think that it was a really good idea to switch it to a 6, because it would have just taken so long had I stayed with the 5. And I also pulled out my 8. It's ready to go. So once I finish this front panel, then I can go ahead and grab that one and get going. I don't know. I feel like with me working on this channel and being consistent and posting every Friday, it's really been pushing me to work on more projects and complete them. Because I think before I was doing this channel, I would work on things, you know, a lot, but a lot of them I wasn't finishing. But I also do think that that was my learning curve, on how, like, learning how to make clothes and stuff like that. So I don't know, but I mean, I like the pressure, if you want to call it that, because I have so many ideas of things I want to make. And so with me busting through these and trying to get a project done every video, like, it's really helping me get through a lot of the ideas of things that I want to do. And, you know, without the added pressure of trying to, you know, be productive every video, it's really, really pushing me. And I'm happy about that, because if I'm going to crochet anyway, I want it to be towards a dedicated project. And so this channel has really helped me focus in on what I'm working on. So crocheting with nails on is not my favorite, because it's making me mess up. But that's okay. That's okay. I wanted nails on, so that's what I got to deal with. But anyways, I'm over here just yapping. I actually know what? I think I am going to relocate to my bed though, because I've been sitting in this chair for my work shift, and then I've been sitting in this chair to crochet in. And honestly, I'm sure y'all want to change the scenery. So let me go ahead and move my stuff to the bed so I can be a bit more comfortable, and maybe I can find something on TV. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, crocheting with nails is not my favorite. And the thing is, my nails aren't even long. That's the thing, that they're not even long. But it's like, there's still a difference. You can still feel the difference. But yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I just want to just keep talking to y'all. Hope y'all are doing okay. You know, there's a lot going on everywhere. Hope everyone's doing all right. I hope that y'all are working on something that you like and that it comes out really pretty in the way that you want it. Hopefully you are following a nice tutorial, or maybe freehanding something. You know, just, I'm hoping that your project's going well. All right, y'all, it is Wednesday. I've been working on this a good amount today. It is 4:55 in the afternoon. I am back from all the running around that I'm gonna do for the day. I'm done working, so I just have the majority of the night to work on this. I'm actually going to show y'all how far I got once I finish this little cluster right here. Okay, so if I put this where I'm at right here, where I'm going to stop it, I mean, I don't know. I think, I don't know. 3 or 4 more rows might be a little, maybe like 5. We'll do 5. And then we'll see where we are. As far as yarn goes, I wound two cakes yesterday. So I finished the one that I was on, and then I'm on this one, so not much left in it. And then I got this one. And as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to start the back panel. So that means that I need to grab some more white yarn. So let me go in my stash and see what I can find. I know I have white yarn, absolutely, because I still have the Pound of Love, at least, that's in there. So let's go in here and see what I got. All right, let's see. So here's part of my yarn stash. Then I got like whole skeins up here, plus the ones in the cabinet. So my white yarn is over here somewhere. I gotta find a better place to put this. But I do, I see some more acrylic right here. And this is before, oh wait, hold on. Here we go, yeah. All right. So That's where I'm at now. Let me sit back down here. Cool. Hey y'all, so today is Friday. I started working on the panel. Well, actually, I didn't really crochet yesterday because I was editing. But the day before, I was working on the back panel, and I got a couple. I got some in, right? And I'm doing this with the 8mm, so this is going up a lot faster, of course. But then I was thinking, well, I don't know how big I should make the panel because I'm not done with the front one. So I put that one back. I picked this one back up, and now I'm going to make the front panel. The reason why I stopped to begin with is because I knew I had to decrease all the way up, or however, and I didn't know how to do that. But I found a really good helpful video that taught me how to do that. So I'm back on the front panel, decreasing up until I feel comfortable with, what it's looking like. And then that's going to be it. And then I'll pick up this back panel, wrap it up. I mean, I'm really trying to get this done by the weekend, by the end of the weekend. So today I'm supposed to do the decreases on both sides. And if I can get halfway through the back, that would be optimal. Then Saturday, I'll finish the rest of the back, and then I'll start on the sleeves. And then on Sunday, I'll wrap up the sleeves, and then I'll be done. So hopefully by the end of Sunday, this will be done. I'm already over it, honestly. This is not one of my favorite projects. It's just really not. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with this, but it's just not my favorite. And there are other things that I would like to work on instead. So that's really all that it is. But yeah, so I'm going to grab my water, turn my show on, and we're going to try to get as far as we can today. If I surpass my goal, I'll be happy. I'm really trying to knock this out, so let's get to it. Hey everybody, so today is Thursday, and I haven't really been crocheting like during the week really because I just really haven't been in the mood. And let me close this door, hold on. Okay, like I've been saying, I haven't really been feeling like crocheting very much, and I don't know, but today I got it together. So here's where I'm at now. I don't remember the last update that I showed y'all because it was a couple days ago. So here's where we are, and then we're going to move forward from there. So today I finished the front panel. It's done now. This part looks a little wonky. That's because the stitch keeps turning, but once I block it and stuff like that, it's going to be fine. Anyways, so front panel with my 6mm done. And now I'm on the back panel with my 8. So I mean, I've gotten, hold on. So I've gotten, a good amount of it done. Of course, with the 8, it's going to go a whole lot faster, so I'm not too concerned about it. Out of the cakes that you've seen me pull down, this is all that I have left of the last cake, which is great. I'm going through this white yarn, so yes. I still have a lot of it left though, but that's okay. So I went into my stash and I brought down this baby. As you can tell, I've caked some stuff out of it already. So I'm going to get my yarn winder and I'm going to do like 3 more cakes. I feel like 3 more should be good. I feel like that should be enough for me to finish that. Yeah, because I have yeah. So I'm thinking maybe 3. I might do 4. We'll see how I'm feeling. And that should be enough to round out this project and I'll finally be done with it. So that's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, that's the update for y'all now. I'm going to cake some yarn out of this skein, get some editing done for my video that comes out tomorrow, and I'll check in with y'all tomorrow after work to see where we are, Hey everybody, so today is Monday and it's also Labor Day, so I'm off from work today. I'm trying not to be irritated because I recorded this a couple of times, and it doesn't matter. I did not know this until now. Like, I was holding this up to the light, and then I saw, I don't know if y'all can see it. Do y'all, before I point it out, do y'all see it? Okay, these yarns I've been using, they're not all white. There's an off-white in here. So maybe you can see, oh my gosh. A second ago you could see it, but the sun keeps moving. Okay, there you go, now you can see it. So there's white right here, here's the off-white, and then down at the bottom is white. I did not know that until just like right now when the sun's hitting it and I was trying to like spread it out. I was like, why does it look dingy? And then I held it up like this and I was like, oh yeah, I can really see it. Oh well. I don't know which white I used to do this because I've been using different yarns. Well, I think these two are the same. I think I got these from the same skein, but I was just going into my stash and just picking white yarn that I've previously caked. I didn't realize that some of it isn't the same. I wonder if this is also, no, this one, yeah, all this is white. Oh wait, is this, no, yeah, all this is white. This is the only part that has like an off-white cream kind of color. But honestly, I don't really care. So, especially since I could have finished this project like a week ago and I'm still looking at it. So if you think I care, I don't. And to be honest, I don't know why I just don't care about this project so much. This jersey pattern, the original one and my modified version, it didn't do anything to me. It did nothing to me. So I don't know why I'm feeling this way about it, but I am. But yeah, so I measured both panels. I have 9 more inches on this one left to go before they're the same height. And so my goal is to definitely finish the 9 inches and then seam them together. And if I'm really going off today, I'm gonna do the sleeves. And that's gonna be the end of it. I did the front panel in a 6, I'm doing this panel in an 8, and then the sleeves, I'm gonna go back down to a 6. Because I won't have to do a lot of rows. Because since this is already pretty oversized as it is, it's gonna hang off my shoulders anyway. So I'm not gonna need a whole lot of rows. I'm probably thinking maybe 5 rows, I'm thinking, for each sleeve, and I'm gonna call it a day. I will be blocking this in this video and doing a final try on. I know it's gonna be a lot bigger than the red one, and it's gonna be just really big in general. But that's more of what I wanted because, like I said before, I'm going to be wearing clothes underneath this. So I need space for the clothes. So yeah, it's going to be fine. Anyways, enough of me yip yapping. It is, right now, it's like 8 something, like 8:15 in the morning. I know it's not even 8:30 yet. It's probably about 8:15. I have all day. I don't have anywhere to go. I'm not doing anything for Labor Day, I don't think. So yeah, I'm just gonna turn on my show and I'm gonna get to it, and I'm gonna check in with y'all when I finish the 9 inches. I'm at 16. I need to get to 25. So I'll check in with y'all when I get there. Okay, so I changed my clothes because earlier I was wearing a dress and I wasn't comfortable. I'm comfortable now. So this is where we are now. This is both panels done, sewn together on the top and on the sides, leaving this armhole on both sides. So this is where we are. So let me put it on real quick and then I'll let you know what we have left to do. Okay, so this is where we are. So I think this is a better fit than the red one because like I said, I need it to be oversized so I can wear clothes underneath it. So this is much more the fit I was looking for. I mean, I feel like it's probably a little big, but I mean, jerseys in general are big. So I think this is pretty good. So I have some, probably make the sleeves about as long as my shirt. Should be pretty good. Because I don't want it really down to my elbow. So yeah, probably the length of my shirt will be how long the sleeves are going to be. The neckline is wider than what I wanted it to be. So what I'm going to do is just do like a row or two of double crochets to bring it in. Maybe one row of double and one row of single. Cause maybe I think 2 rows might be a little much. I don't know. But I mean, it does come down pretty far. So maybe I will do 2 rows of double to bring it in. Let me go ahead and grab some more white yarn and I'm gonna do the best I can to wrap this up tonight. But if not, I'll do the last little bit tomorrow and I will be done. Hey y'all, so it's still Tuesday. I know I'm wearing something different, but for some reason, I don't know. I like a good costume change. If I feel like changing my clothes, I'm gonna change them. And I'm actually gonna take a shower, so I'm gonna change them again. Anyways, here it is. I have finished crocheting on this. It is now in this bag, ready to be washed and dried in my washer and dryer. So I'm really excited for this because I did a quick little try on before I threw it in here. If it's way better than the red one, I like it a lot better. It's bigger, but like not too big. You know, the red one, it seemed to fit a little too close, so they didn't make it big enough. This one I think is like great sizing. I like it a whole lot better. The pattern didn't take as long to do. The sleeves didn't take a long time to do. The rows on the neckline, all that. On the neckline, I decided to do 2 rows of granny stitch instead of 2 rows of double crochet because I thought it would look weird if everything was granny stitch but the collar. So I just made it match. But yeah, I like this a whole lot better. So I'm gonna throw this in the washer and dryer. My dryer is not the best. Like, it came with the apartment, so I'm not mad about it, but I would like it to be better than what it is. Maybe I'm just not used to it yet. I don't really know. But right now it is 7:55. So if I get it in there now, it should be, especially if I don't put too many clothes in there with it, it should be nice and dry before I go to bed. So I can take it out, do a final try on, wrap this thing up, and we're good to go. Get it in my closet. My jerseys are ready for the NFL season to start. I'll be ready to go. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit once this is dry, and we'll do a final try on. And then probably the day before, if I'm being honest, then I'll weave in my ends because I'm not doing it now. I'm tired of looking at it. I'm tired of touching it. I'm tired of doing stuff with it. I'll weave my ends later. But when I come back, we'll do the try on. Hey y'all, so today is Wednesday. As you can tell, I'm wearing the jersey. I have washed it and dried it in my washer and dryer. It came out wonderfully. None of my ends have been pulled out. That's why you put it in the mesh bag, because I don't trust it outside of it, especially when I haven't woven in any of the ends yet. I don't weave them in until after I wash it, because in case I need to unravel something, I can just do it now, fix it, then, you know, because once I weave my ends, I'm done. That's it. That's it. So let me back up a little bit and show you this. So it is, obviously I'm wearing a shirt underneath it. You can see through my shirt, but here it is. It's good, I like it. The neckline is still open, but it's not really open like it was before. Honestly, I could have put another row right here just to bring it in a little bit more, but it's fine though. This is really soft, and you know, it's even a little silky, so I like how it ended up blocking out. This jersey is now complete, so I'm going to put this on a hanger in my closet, and like I said, probably the day before the game I need it for, well, the first game I'll need it for. Anyway, before my game starts, and I'll pull this out and move the ends in, but as far as I'm concerned, this one is a W. A win is a win. I got it done. I'm so excited. Go in my closet immediately. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it until Sunday. Don't want to see it. But what I will do is see y'all next week. That's the end of this video, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me this week for my struggle bus chronicles of making this jersey. Thank you for really sticking out with me this week. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy this kind of content, then please consider subscribing and joining the group. I'll be very glad to have everybody here. Thank y'all for anyone who watches my videos. I very much appreciate it. I'm here every Friday for more crochet shenanigans and tomfoolery. So I'll see y'all next week. In the meantime, y'all be nice to yourselves, be safe, crochet something, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.